Welcome to Strongman. We begin the show by meeting Austrian Strongman Hubert Dürer.
Ich bin jetzt momentan mit 142 Kilo auf meiner Höchstleistung, was Körpergewicht betrifft. Habe beim Training mit 200 Kilo 8 Wiederholungen geschafft, was auch ein neuer Rekord sein. Also körperlich bin ich ganz gut drauf und ich mache den Sport jetzt seit international seit 95.
And I've done this sport internationally in 1995. I joined the World Strongman Cup in 2001 from the beginning.
2002 und da hat's mir die Bizepssehne.
Here I am in a photo shoot. This was back in 2002.
Schwierigkeiten habe ich noch immer ein bisschen.
Unfortunately, I injured my bicep on my left arm. And I still have some problems with that. And it goes to show you shouldn't do silly things without warming up. 8 weeks after that, I tried in Tyrol to see if my biceps were working again.
Und mein Ziel ist,
and I joined the competition and took third place. My goal for this year is to finish within the first three. And that means I'm one of the 3 strongest men again. And I've practiced intensively to reach that goal, so full power. My wife also supports me in practice. She's really sporty herself. She's a kickboxer and took third place in the National Rookie Championships.
Auch Melaki.
And also my dog Lucky, he's a fighter too.
Ich kann mich noch genau erinnern, da hat mal aus einer Muskelzeitschrift vorgelegt und dann hat gesagt, schau, sie ausschauen, aber du darfst jetzt nicht lachen, wenn du das Tag und machst das auf und dabei und so egal.
He opened the magazine and showed me a muscle man. It was a long time ago, and this is what he said he wanted to look like. That was his goal, and I think he's reached it in a very successful way.
Seien sie aber nicht im Herzen innen drin irrsinnig wach, sensibel, einfühlsam, und das ist mir eigentlich sehr wichtig, dass du einfach der Mensch selber wirklich noch bleibt mit dem Gefühl, das er hat. Und außen hin das Starke und trotzdem einfach das Einfühlsame und Sensible. Bitte, das Mensch ist sehr wichtig.
Get with this.
So Hubert Dürer is back on Strongman and we're delighted to see him. But it's time to get on with the serious business of competition. And looking very serious is Mikhail Starov, the defending World Cup Strongman champion. The man from the Ukraine got off to a good start in that first event back in Gran Canaria. But has been saying now for a few weeks, not been feeling quite 100%, and this event is going to test him out. The truck pull now. The competitors have to pull the truck along a 20-metre course. And the problem they have, this truck is the heaviest that we've had so far on the Strongman Tour, and Starov already showing it's difficult to even get it away from the standing start. And if Mikhail Starov, the champion, is in trouble, then I wonder what fate will befall the rest of the field. Well, he's crabbing along, trying to make some sort of gain. He's got 90 seconds to pull it along the 20-metre course. The best time of the day wins, but I think this is going to come down to distance, and Starov proves this truck is massive. Only 2.78 metres for the champion, and he doesn't look happy. Next up then, Ralf Baer, Austrian, in front of his home crowd. Now, will he have more success than Starov? A bit taller and a bit heavier than Starov, and he's using that well so far. This is tremendously hard work. Normally, you'd expect to see the competitors with a very low body position, trying to drive through with the legs, but this is as much as they can manage this position. And you can see the truck keeps dragging them. It wants to pull them back to a vertical, a standing position. And of course, you just can't pull a huge piece of machinery along from that sort of level. So this is good work from Baer to keep himself down low. Tiny, tiny little steps, and he can't get any momentum into the truck at all. Very good performance from the Austrian, though. We saw how tough it was for Starov earlier on. And just taking it easy. I think Baer has realised that this isn't going to come down to time. This is going to come down to distance. Determined to complete the course inside the 90 seconds. And he's finally got a bit of work going into the truck. It's moving now with him. He's approaching the finish. And he's there. The hooter sounds as he crosses the line. And Ralf Baer is spent. Absolutely spent. 51.17 seconds, so he goes into the lead in this event. I like it, and leaves the course the way he came in. Ralf Baer only now managing to stand up. Now, Glenn Ross, new onto the Strongman World Cup, performed well in Gran Canaria, but took him a little time to find his feet, but was very impressed with this competition. Certainly thought the weights made it one of the toughest strongman events in the world, and now he's about to take on the truck pull, the biggest weight of the weekend. Now, he has an advantage. He weighs 190 kilograms, so he's got the... And he's 1.80 meters tall, so he's short, he's compact, and he's powerful. Just giving his instructions there to hold that start block in place. They remove that so the truck can roll on. And Ross has already got the truck moving. Oh, this is brilliant from the Irishman. The guy whose shout is "Who's the daddy?" when he wins an event. Well, he shouts it when he doesn't as well. That's the spirit of the man. Says he competes for his 2 children. And he's competing well today, blowing really hard, keeping the muscles working, keeping the oxygen supply coming in. And he's up, he's dispensed with the low position, and he's just driving for the line now. Great performance from Glenn Ross. And that's it, there's the winning time, 42 seconds dead. And pushes Ralph Baer into 2nd place. Confirmation then that Glenn Ross takes the 12 points in the truck pull. Ralph Baer takes the 11 in 3rd place, and Hugh with 10 points back in 3rd. And it's the challenge of the power stairs. You get the feeling that Mikkel Staroff needs a good result here, and this is what it's all about. Moving 3 massive weights up 5 stairs as fast as you can, going head-to-head with one of the other strongman competitors. It is pure power. Staroff then has a tough draw against Abrutis of Lithuania, who looked very good in Gran Canaria in this first event. And if Staroff can beat Abrutis, then he should win the power stairs, but it's a tough one. And they are head-to-head. There's nothing to separate these two. Abrutis appears over the top. Staroff knows he's with him, and Abrutis has just got the edge. Staroff, oh, he doesn't get it down on the platform. He just has to make sure the weight is on. And Staroff has lost this one. Abrutis is flying. And the Ukrainian looking worriedly across at the Lithuanian. Abrutis just has to make it to the top platform, ensure the whole weight is on, and it's there. And that is a brilliant performance from Antanas Abrutis. He put pressure on Staroff, the champion, all the way.
I'm absolutely not satisfied. This is terrible competition for me. It's my failure, but something happened not good. I think I have to train more and work much harder. I believe for next competition I will have better form. I think I'll be better.
So Staroff is off form here in Villach in Austria, and that leaves the door open for the others. Antanas Abrutis takes the 12 points. Ralph Baer squeezes past Staroff for the 11, and in 3rd place is Staroff, the defending champion. On then to the Atlas Stones, and first up, Richard Danis of Hungary. And he's pretty good at this. He's got the speed that you require for the Atlas Stones and the height. 4 stones, 110 kilograms, 130, 150, and finishing off with the big one, 160 kilograms. All have to be lifted onto that platform, which is 0.2 meters high. And this is good form from Danis. Much better form this year in 2004. Really settled down now in Strongman, and that's a good last lift on the big stone. What a run from the Hungarian. Now that time I think is beatable by the other athletes, but for the moment Danis has gone into the lead. Big favourite now from Poland. Gregor Peszka has been entertaining the crowd as usual. Very likeable Polish athlete. Now, this is usually a good event for him because of his height and his power. The problem that he always has is with the last stone. Now, he's through the first three, and he literally has thrown them straight up onto the platform. Now this last one. This is where Gregor struggles. Come on, Gregor, let's get it right today. Oh, he can't get those huge arms around the stone, but he's done it. Well done. Gregor Peshka hangs on in the end. Doesn't quite beat the time of Richard Danis. Moves in to second place for the moment. Crowd here being thoroughly entertained by this strongman event. Right out in the countryside of southern Austria, in Carinthia. And here goes Tarmo Mitt of Estonia. Looked a bit surprised by the whistle there, and Mitt is an enormous man. And this guy is good. Wow, he is flying. If he can get this stone up here, surely that's the lead. And it is. Tarmo Mitt, the Estonian, goes into first place. And here's an interesting replay of how you do the Atlas stones. Confirmation then that Tarmo Mitt takes the 12 points ahead of Ravis Vidzis, and Vidzis is going very well. And in third place, Igor Peda. Once again, it's time to go behind the scenes at the Strongman World Cup. We thought the local community could do assistance from the guys.
We're in Austria this week doing the World Cup Strongman, but first we do some farming.
As usual, the athletes took every opportunity to enjoy their day out and to experience some special times down on the farm. Work on the farm complete, and it was time to get back to the serious business of the Strongman World Cup here in Villach in Austria. The barrel lift is next. It's going to be very difficult. 5 barrels, and they increase in weight as they go. Now, Hubert Dürer, delighted to see him back on the Strongman World Cup tour. He says his bicep is just about fully recovered, and it looks like it is as well. This is a good performance from Dürer, and the home crowd here cheering on the Austrian athlete. Listen to that. Definitely one of the best receptions that we've had for one of the strongmen here in Carinthia. Now, can he hoist this last barrel? Oh, he's done it. What a performance. What a comeback from Hubert Dürer. Yeah, that's exactly how. Now, what has Glenn Ross got? He's already won the truck pull, remember. The Irishman just composing himself before this. This is the perfect event for him. Very powerful short levers means he can move those barrels quickly. This is superb lifting from the man that used to be the powerlifter. And Ross forcing the 4th barrel up. Now, will he struggle with the 5th barrel? If he can get this above his head, he will have beaten Bear, and he does. It's another win for Glenn Ross. What a showman, just what the Strongman World Cup needs, and Glenn Ross takes the 12 points from the barrel lift ahead of Bear and ahead Dürer in 3rd. Last event then here in Villach in Austria, and it's the medley. 178 kilogram truck spring to be carried 5 meters, then the barrel lift up onto the 1.2 meter platform. The barrel is 120 kilograms, followed by the log lift at 200 kilograms, and that log is brutal. I know the competitors are worried about it. First up, Milan Jovanovic of Serbia and Montenegro. Well, he manages the barrel, but he's not looking happy out there, is Jovanovic. doesn't look relaxed at all. Now, will he give this log a go? No, he's decided 200 kilograms is too much at the end of the medley. It really is a tough cardiovascular test for these athletes. Now, Hubert Dürer, that's a better purchase on the truck spring. Very difficult to hold on to it, even for just the 5 metres. And Dürer looking to send a message out to the other competitors back, and he's looking to finish in the money. Now, he won't finish up the top where he wants to be in this competition, but certainly in future weeks, I think it'll prove to be his time. Now, Dürer just trying a different technique to get it up there. The crowd still 100% behind the Austrian athlete. Well, he's still got time within the 90 seconds, and he opts for the no T-shirt route. That's Dürer's trademark. Now, will he have more success minus the shirt? Takes a long time. This has got to be his last lift before he runs out of time. And I think it's going to be too much for Dürer. Just can't get the drive off the legs. That's hurting him now, and down it goes. So Dürer has to back out on the log as well, but that was a really good effort from him. Next up is Antanas Abrutis of Lithuania. He's gone well in Villach. Had a couple of really decent competitions and starts with a superb truck spring lift. Well, he throws the barrel up as if it wasn't there. And now the log. What has he got? Oh, great performance. Wonderful stuff from Abrutis. 200 kilogram log hoisted up onto the platform. And that has set the new best time. So, Ravasvidzis of Latvia. If he can score well here, then he could win in Villach, but I think what he maybe has his eyes on at the moment is to go to the top of the world strongman rankings. Now, Vidzis needs this log badly. If he gets this, then he puts the pressure on Ross for the event here in Villach. But he's struggling, the same as some of the other athletes. They've found this 200 kilogram log, especially guys. Too much to handle. Just trying to get the crowd behind him for what is effectively going to be his last attempt to complete the third obstacle on the medley. Vidzis looks in trouble here. And I'm afraid with that, he's cost himself the opportunity of winning this event, and he walks away looking a little dejected there. Glenn Ross knows the title could be his if he goes well. But before we get to Ross, it's Beard Bigman of Canada. Now, we haven't seen much of Beard on this competition so far. Let's hope he's recovered from his time on the tractor earlier in the show. And it looks like he has. Beekman going well. Now settles himself down. This is clever stuff. A lot of the other lifters have just rushed straight into the log. Beekman has taken his time, sets himself well, gets close to the platform and drives it up. Wonderful stuff from the Canadian. And he's got a performance to be proud of.
I'm very satisfied with my own performance. I wish I would have placed better, but for me, I had a good day. Very impressive athletes. Everybody did a really awesome job. It's hard. Events were heavy. This is an excellent competition. Good camaraderie. All the athletes are very supportive of each other. Really great time. Very happy.
So it comes down to this. Can Glenn Ross beat Vidzis? He needs to lift all 3 objects in this medley. And if he can do that, then the title here in Villach is his. And what an impression Ross will have made on the Strongman World Cup. And this is great stuff from the Irishman. Surely not. Oh, he's driven it straight up onto the platform. Well, I think we know already now. Glenn Ross with a massive performance in the medley.
Unbelievable. I'm so proud, and I've done this for my 2 children, Marcus Ross, and my little baby, 6 months, Jasmine Ross. And this is Verd. And I am the daddy, and I'm your daddy. And I love the both of you.
Austrian Ralph Baer was best placed home athlete in 3rd position. A consistent start to the 2004 season for him. Ravasvidsis of Latvia was delighted with his second-place finish because that puts him in overall top spot on the Strongman World Cup rankings. But it was a tremendously likeable man from Ireland who beat the rest here in Villach. Glenn Ross takes top prize at the second Strongman event of the season by winning 3 out of 6 of the Strongman tests. Impressive stuff from the big man Ross. Confirmation then that Bear takes third and Vitsis takes second place here in Villach. But just look at Starov, the defending champion, fifth. He'll be working hard to get back to form. Congratulations, though, to Glenn Ross, back to winning ways on the Strongman World Cup. So that's the end of competition here at this second leg of the 2004 Strongman World Cup in Austria. Time to look back at some of the best action here in Villach. Confirmation then that Ravasvidsis of Latvia tops the Strongman World Cup rankings after 2 events. Glenn Ross holds second place by himself, but there are some class athletes just below him. Starov, Bear, Mitt and Brutus are a pretty ferocious chasing pack. That's all the action then from Austria. Hope you've enjoyed the competition. Next stop, Kempten in Germany. We'll see you there.